Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news on YouTube. Look, it's going to be drinking, smoking, and swearing on the show. So look, if you don't like those things, well, you've been warned. Because here I come in 3, look, 2, look, 1, bang! Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, it is. Bang, we have a great show for you today. All right. Indeed we do. Indeed we do. Good way to start the weekend with a little bit of bang. TronTV partners with VideoElephant. We're going to talk about that. VideoElephant. I like that name. Look. And then we're going to talk about SingularityNET's PayPal integration. Yes. SingularityNet, you know, Spooky Sophia robot. Look, well, she's going to get some PayPal integration. That's how that's going. And then, look, we're going to talk about the CME options. We've talked about them before, but now we have a hard date set. And plus, you know, I love to always send you guys on a weekend with money talk for the last story. And, well, this was the only one I could scrape up. So, look, that's what we're going to do. Bye. Here, let's begin how we begin, brothers. Look. Bye. Oh, what is this? Okay, here we go. Fucking coin market cap all week has been messing with me, huh? Let's see if it actually refreshes today. Oh, okay, it's behaving. All right. Look. Bitcoin brothers and sisters. Hold on, let me arrange things. Nice and neat. Good. Bitcoin at 8,542. And when I left you yesterday, it was at 8,674. So we went down $32. All right. Look. Top 10 of the day, brothers. Yes, usual suspects. Top 10 of the day. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Tether, Litecoin, EOS, Binance Coin, Bitcoin SV, and Stellar still holding on the number 10. Yeah, Stellar. It's been almost a month now, huh? All right. Remember Stellar and Tron were battling for a while there. Wasn't Cardano even in the battle for a second? Yeah, there they are, all three of them right down there. Yeah. Oh, and Monero was battling too for a minute. Yeah. Anyways, what are we doing now here? Market moves of the day, brothers. Single digits up to single digits down. Excuse me. Single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Oh, fuck VeChain. You just won't stop, will you? Fuck. Single digits up to single digits down. $7,000 will get you 1 million VeChain. 7,500. Fuck, it was just at like 3,100 the other day. Single digits up to single digits down. Anyways, that'll be the best 7 Gs you ever invested. I'll tell you what to do with your money, but my opinion it will be. When that shit goes to $1, you're a millionaire. Look, single digits up, single digits down. All right, let's look at who lost money today. You see anything on here you like, you go get it because it is on sale. Bar. What do we got? Top 10 lose of the day, brothers. DX Chain token. Seal, Bytecoin, Verge, Bytem, there we go. Eternity, Hypercash, Silverway, Cryptos.com coin, and Monero. Let's look who made money today, brothers. Bye. Top 10 gainers of the day. Luna, Synthetics Network, Educare, Komodo, VeChain, Stop It, Omisco, Let Me Get More of You, Maker, Basic Attention, Alpha, and Neo. I'm still going to get more. I don't give a fuck how much it is. I don't give two shits. But look. Every man likes a bargain, though. All right, brothers. Total market cap of the day, brothers. What do we got? What are we working with? What do we got? 233. Whoops, 233.7. All right. And when I left you yesterday, we were at 237.4. So we went down $3.7 billion. Total market cap. And let's look at total volume of the day. Or 24-hour volume, not total volume, just 24-hour volume is 63.1. Yeesh. All right. And when I left you yesterday, we were at 68.7. So that's a $5.6 billion drop since yesterday. Has to be expected, like I said, on the weekends. Usually, guys pull out of the market and you see a drop in liquidity and volume. Anyway, bang, nothing special. Bang. All right, let's move on. So look, Tron lovers. Bang! TronTV seals partnership with VideoElephant. Yeah, so let me get a sip before we chit-chat about TronTV and VideoElephant. Sounds interesting. Like I said, I still want to see Tron. All these little cute little things they're doing. All right, that's cute and all, but I want to see some partnerships with some major Fortune 500 companies. Some companies I've actually heard of. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you guys about the grandma test when we get to the shout-outs. Actually, I better tell you now. I might get too fueled and forget. Grandma test. You know what the grandma test is? I was thinking about this the other night. Right now in this market, last year was one thing, investing. Everything was a test net. Everything was bullshit. No one was really doing anything yet. No, the blockchains weren't being deployed yet by industry. You know what I'm saying? So you just kind of had to guess, well, what do you think is going to work and what's not, right? Now we're at the stage where a lot of these blockchains have their main nets online now. And we're actually seeing who's actually doing something, who's not. Right? Like, who's living up to their hype and who's not. XRP, supposed to be the big banking thing. Not one major bank. Not Visa, not MasterCard, not Bank of America, nothing. They got shitty little remeters. Not living up to the hype. Then you got VeChain. Holy shit. Mainnet just came online, Q3 last year? How many onboardings? Walmart, Jaguar, DMVGL, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Deloitte. We can go on and on, right? I mean, we keep reading them every day. What that one yesterday, the tea. Holy, the tea where they sold it in the bricks? What? Right? $2 million for 2,000 grams of that one tea? But anyways, you see what I'm saying? That's what's, now there's no excuse. Your portfolio should just be stuffed with stuff that it just has major corporate onboardings already. You know what I mean? Last year was one thing where you had to guess at what was going to be good. You don't have to guess anymore. If you're here to make really cash, straight cash, well, there's enough stuff out here actually doing stuff that, well, if you do that when the smart money gets here, when the tsunami arrives, you're going to be a millionaire. And so that's what, I mean, I do own Tron, and that's what I mean. I own Trons. Many, but I'm going to tell you, they're going to have to show me proper corporate stuff, like not these little, BitTorrents and little TV thing like this, or little gambling games and stuff they got. They got a great blockchain. I want to see major onboardings, corporate. All right, let's move on. TronTV seals partnership with VideoElephant. But, I mean, I'm not dissing Tron. It does generate revenue, so, don't get it twisted. It generates revenue, but just for what I want in my portfolio, I want all the stuff that I'm going to have in my portfolio. Not that I don't respect other things that are going on, but for my portfolio, I told you about this in Q1. I'm going to juggle hard, and every single thing in there, other than Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum, because I'm just going to keep those, but every other thing. All these blockchain services providers, DLT providers in my portfolio are all going to have major onboardings. Oh, the grandma test, right. I've been yapping, I didn't do the grandma test. So what I mean is this. If I could show my grandmother a list of the onboardings of a crypto, and she's like, oh, yes, Shomari, I know that one. It's Walmart. I know all about it. Right? Like if I show my grandmother VeChain, she'll say, oh, yes, Shomari. I know Walmart. I shop there every day. Right? Well, not every day, but right? Oh, yes. I know Jaguar.
Your uncle has one. A fine car, a fine vehicle, Shomari.
Right? Yeah. If my grandmother can look at the onboardings and name it and be like, and tell me about it, yeah. That's a good, that's worthy. You understand? If I show my grandmother V-Chain's onboarding, bang, 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 she'll be like, yeah, I know all those, right? If I show her, yeah, all right, well, let's look at XRP, right? Ripple. Yeah, she doesn't know any of that shit, right? MoneyGram doesn't count because Ripple paid MoneyGram, so that doesn't count. That's not an onboarding. You paid them for that. But all the other things, yeah, she doesn't know any of that. Oh, yeah. Garbage. You do the grandma test. Take your grandma. Show her show her your V-Chain. See if she knows about it, right? What else do we got? Right? SingularityNET, right? Show her the onboardings.
Domino's Pizza, yes. I know Domino's Pizza, Shomari. They make a fine pizza,
Right? If your grandma knows it, look. I guarantee the analysts, these analysts that are coming, the hedge fund analysts know it. I mean, I'm being silly. I just thought about that the other day, though. But that's how it's going to be. My shit, by the end of Q1 next year, if my grandmother can't name one onboarding on the list of onboardings of the crypto, all right, well, that's getting out of my portfolio. Get out of here. Grandma don't know about you, son. You see what I'm saying, though? Because that's the level, right? Like, these guys are doing stuff now. They're onboarding big major corporations and stuff. So there's no reason to have stuff in your portfolio that isn't, right? But Shomari, one day it might, one day. Yeah, well, one day if it does, then go get it. But why hodl it if it's not doing anything now, right? Or if it's not living up to the standard you want. That's what it is. It's not that Tron's not doing anything or that Stellar's the other one I'm going to be looking at hard. It's not that they're not doing anything. It's just they're not doing the level I want. I want when these guys come here, it passed the grandma test, and if it passed the grandma test, well, that's the stuff these guys are going to be gobbling up. Brand name stuff, right? All right. So, that was a bunch of yap. But yeah, do the grandma test, boys. Show your grandma the onboardings of what you got in your portfolio. And if she can name it, well, you keep it. TronTV seals partnership with VideoElephant. Bang! All right, let's go. Enough yap. TronTV, an innovation by Tron, has sealed a partnership with VideoElephant, a global video aggregator and distributor. This report was communicated via Tron Foundation Medium page on 12th November 2019. The Tron video streaming service, TronTV, has made a great improvement in building momentum as a video streaming platform that has resolute focus on building for the future. TronTV successfully dispensed services that have caught the attention of millions of viewers from all walks of life. Going by the report, the video streaming source boasts over 85 million monthly viewers. All right. TronTV is packed with a variety of videos like entertainment news, gaming reviews, movie trailers, sports highlights, and lots more. All right. It treats in partnership with the video aggregating and distributing giant is purposely to formalize its global video content licensing. All right. Regarding further expansion, TronTV plans to launch a native mobile app coupled with connected TV, CTV channels.
All right.
That could be interesting. Yes. Watch a little Tron TV while you're at work. Fuck this job. I'll watch a little Tron TV on my phone. Look. Justin Sun confirms partnership. Oh, the Poloniex thing. Fuck it. Let's just read some Tron shit. All right, look. That's not what I came. I just came for the Tron TV part, but all right, look. Anyways, this happened last week, wasn't it? Right? There have been consistent developments within the Tron ecosystem over the past few weeks. There was trending information about a partnership and investment by Justin Sun with Poloniex Exchange. This partnership was confirmed by the founder and CEO of Tron, Justin Sun, in an over 30-minute live video and later shared on Poloniex Exchange official Twitter handle. Tron recently integrated with Samsung and McAfee DEX. Oh, actually, yeah. The McAfee, so remember Tron, McAfee said he was having trouble putting the Tron on. Today, right now, today is November 16th. Yeah, I just saw a report. Tron is on the McAfee DEX as of this morning. It's now 9:49 a.m. Yes, I slept in, obviously. Look, these are other developments. These and other developments have been aiding the listing of Tron on several digital currency exchanges over the past year. Coupled with the partnership with Poloniex, Tron has also been listed on the exchange as related in the live videos by Justin Sun. The foundation said Justin Sun confirms Tron listing on Poloniex. Blah, 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 blah. All right, look. So TronTV. That's interesting. I never heard of that. And that's why I was like, what? TronTV? What the fuck? So that's what I'm saying. I'm not dissing Tron. All right? Tron lovers. And, I'm always the guy defending Justin Sun from these fucksticks who tell me Justin Sun's a scammer and everything. All I'm saying is just for my portfolio, well, I still want to see, I want to see some other stuff. But, yeah, it's not a scam. It's going great. It is generating revenue. And so, yeah, that's it. Tron TV. It's going to have a bunch of videos. What'd they say? Entertainment news, gaming reviews, movie trailers, sports highlights, and lots more. Bye. All right, Tron. All right, Justin Sun. Look. Tron lovers. Bye. Good for you. But that's what I mean about Tron. Let me just say something about Tron. And I said this last year, right? And I used to call it that, right? I'd call it the Tronverse. That's what I mean. Like, he's creating sort of this Tron universe. Like, these other DLT providers, are servicing industry. That's like regular business. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I know that when the tsunami arrives, when the institutions come, yeah, okay. You're doing fucking, logistics for Walmart. Of course, they get that. They get that, right? Tronverse, that's what I mean about the Tronverse. It's different, right? The guy's not servicing industries. He's just doing weird little stuff, right? Like BitTorrent and TronTV and, these video game, right? All the little gambling games and stuff. Like, it's making money, the actual company itself, Tron, obviously off these things, but I'm just not sure how institutions are going to take that, right? Like, it's a little strange. Do you see what I'm saying? I said this last year to you guys already, so it's nothing new, but just, I've always thought about that, and, it's making money, so there's not a problem in that, but and it's not a scam. He's not a scam artist or anything. You guys got to give the kid a little break. Yeah, he's a little wild on the Twitter, but, give him a break. He grew up in a world of, clickbait and mega hype, right? So he's used to that kind of way. He'll calm down once he grows up a little bit more, but, yeah. So it's not a scam or anything. So don't worry about any of that. But just, I'd like to see. I mean, the blockchain, and then here's another thing about it. The blockchain is great. It's super fast. It's super secure. He has multi-signature. Remember, we've been talking about that with the custody, right? The multi-signatures, the two parties. So it's institutional grade, ready. Well, onboard something, fuckstick. Just give me one name to start with, Yes, I must admit that's one of the things. Like, the blockchain is awesome, so I don't know why he keeps fooling around with all these silly little gambling stuff and stuff, like gambling games and stupid stuff. Get on board something. I don't know, McDonald's, something, man. Because the blockchain is amazing. It's amazing. It works, right? So. I don't know, but he is a little kid, so maybe that's what's fun to him. TV and video games and BitTorrents, right? Like a little kid. This guy's got to grow up. Get some fucking real companies on there. All right, though, Tron lovers. Bang! Great news, though. This is great news, and we shall see how it goes going forward. Bang! Now, exclusive. SingularityNET announced its new PayPal integration. Oh, there he is right there. So this is the man. We already went through the other day. This is the guy, Dr. Ben Gortzel. Oh, yeah. He created a robot named Sophia well, it's not a robot. He created an AI, and then he attached it to this robot, and it's the AI in the computer speaks through the robot, and the robot's name is Sophia. Google SingularityNET Sophia. Let's take a look at those videos. Yeah. How you like them apples? I don't like it. But look, it's going to make you money, though. So, well, we'll deal with our AI overlords when that time arrives. Get yourself some quality firearms. Get yourself some quality firearms. Yes, for when the time comes. All right. But until then, yes, let's make this money. Let's just make this loot. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right. Cross that bridge when we get there. All right. So this is cool, though. Yeah, and it's interesting. I'll show you this. I didn't know SingularityNET worked like this. Watch this. All right. So, the bridge between crypto and fiat is getting stronger. Yes. Speaking on stage at Block Show Asia 2019, Chief Scientist and CEO of decentralized AI marketplace SingularityNET, Ben Goertzel, announced new support for conventional PayPal transactions to support purchases of the platform's AGI tokens. Yeah, listen to this. We're excited about this. This is what Goertzel says. We're excited about this. It opens the door for new ways to promote and grow the network, Goertzel said. This move grants SingularityNET easy access to PayPal's 286 million users. Early iterations of this marketplace required customers to pay for AI services offered by AI agents in the network by using the AGI utility token. So, you know, AGI or SingularityNET, like it's going to have all of the, I guess it already does, have all these AIs on it, right? And apparently you just get to use them for stuff, right? You just pay them. God, here you go. Go ahead, use it. And so they always had to pay by using the AGI token. But now, anyway, I'll just read it and then it explains it right here. But this conventional PayPal integration means users don't necessarily need any experience with cryptocurrency to use the platform. The technology on the back end converts fiat PayPal transactions directly into AGI tokens, utility tokens. Those tokens drive the AI agents, artificial intelligence agents, that provide services on the SingularityNET. It happens invisibly. The user doesn't need to concern himself with AGI tokens at all. They simply pay for AI services from an AI agent on the marketplace with PayPal and get the services they require. So that's what's cool. Like if I'm a company and it's, you know, I want to use some AI on SingularityNET. Exactly. I don't, where do I get these tokens? Where can I get it? Like that, what exchange, all this kind of crap. Nah, dog. You can just go through PayPal and PayPal does the transfer. PayPal automatically buys you your AGI tokens and that's it for you. Yeah, so PayPal, do you understand? I just put in $10 in PayPal and it'll give me $10 of AGI and then I get $10 worth of artificial intelligence usage, right? So that's kind of interesting. It makes it so super easy. But also what I wanted to show you is, do you see that? That's what I was talking about. Do you see how there's all those agents on the SingularityNET? All these different AIs on the SingularityNET? That's what I mean. Sophia, she learns all those AIs. All the things those AIs know, she knows. She learns. Yeah, and then she thinks and reasons about them. Yes. It's spooky. But that's what I mean. I didn't know it was AI on demand, though. I thought companies were going to put their AIs on it and they were going to use their own AIs, but apparently it's a marketplace. Here it is. Whoops, sorry about that, brothers. It's an AI marketplace is what SingularityNET is. So these guys are just buying it. It's sort of like, sounds like on demand. Right? Yeah, so that's cool. I didn't know that. I thought it was companies putting their AIs on it and just using SingularityNET, to have their AI on it. I didn't know it was like a marketplace where people were putting AIs on, and then other people are like, oh, yes, I could use that, and then paying. Yes, let me use your AI right there real quick, like that. So interesting. Yes, just interesting, but amazing. And there's PayPal. So again, maybe you're an AI user. Yeah, but you don't know all about, going setting up and getting crypto and all this kind of crap, and you don't even want to deal with that crap. All right, well, just PayPal. You probably already have a PayPal account, and there you go. Go buy yourself some SingularityNET AI. Feed Sophia. Oh, man. Feed her. She's hungry. So look, brothers, SingularityNET, PayPal integration. Well, let's look at Ben Gortzel again. That's him right there. Bang. All right, let's move on. Holy Sophia. Look. Bang. All right, CME options. So derivative giant sets launch date for Bitcoin options as clients show growing interest in BTC hedge. So we already talked about this before. Well, we knew they were coming out in Q1. They said that already, and we've already talked about that here. But now they've given the actual date. And like I said, plus I just want to talk about this because, remember, they announced first that they were coming out with their options in Q1, right? And then Backed said, oh, yeah, you're coming out in Q1? Well, we're coming out in December of this year, Q4 of this year, right? It's a race. It's a race. Like, the CME, if you're not from this country, the CME is the NASDAQ of America's derivatives markets, right? Like it's, it's the New York Stock Exchange of America's derivatives market. All our derivatives go through the CME, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, right? And if you're new here or if you're not from America, yeah, the CME is not some company. They're not some, like say like Coinbase and we're coming out with options. No, the CME, like I just said, it's like a NASDAQ. They have power, it's a part of America's infrastructure. And so what we have here is the CME is one thing and then Backed is another. Well, the Backed guys, ICE, the company that owns Backed, yeah, they're the company that runs the New York Stock Exchange. So really what we have here, if you want to look at it this way, this is how it is. We have our derivatives giant in America with our stock giant in America fighting to be first in the crypto space in America. Do you understand? The New York Stock Exchange boys, ICE, the guys who own Backed, have jumped in and are trying to beat CME, who's the NASDAQ of our derivatives market. Those are our derivatives guys here in America. They're trying to beat the derivatives guys to the market, right? You see? So it's basically, when it comes to CME versus Backed, think of it as CME versus New York Stock Exchange. That's what's happening. Do you get it? Right? All right. I just thought I'd bring that up. Like I'd show you show you too in that way, right? Yeah, the guys who own Backed run the New York Stock Exchange. And they're trying to beat these guys with the investment vehicles, right? I've taught you about investment vehicles. Holy shit. Some noise right out here. All right. So that's what's going on in America. I mean, and that's what's so cool in that those are institutions. You know what I mean? Like those, obviously, you already know what the New York Stock Exchange is. Well, the CME is the same level. Like that's America's derivatives market, the CME. And so, yeah, we've got our big dogs battling each other to get into this crypto space and suck up the market share. And that's why, Shomari, man, how do you know this is going to work, man? Shomari, how do you know this is going to make money? It's not going anywhere. Shomari, look, fuckstick. Look, brother. Settle down. Settle down. You don't have companies like this. And I'm going to read to you right now. You don't have companies, coming out with options and futures and all of this stuff for nothing. These guys aren't idiots, right? These guys are the CEOs of these places, right? What's his name? Fucking guy from, what's that guy's name? Loeffler's wife, husband. Sprecher, right? Sprecher, right? He's the CEO of ICE. Yeah, well, he goes and he's at the country club with these mega Wall Street guys. Like I said, they go to each other's bar mitzvahs and kids weddings and stuff like that, right? Play golf together, right? They see each other in New York, downtown New York, at the steakhouses and whatnot, right? So they're not just launching something just to launch something. They know that there's demand. There's demand, right? And so that's why, I always tell you guys, don't worry about the price right now. Don't worry about the prices of stuff. Just buy. Accumulate. Build your cryptocurrency warehouse big. Bang. Build your cryptocurrency warehouse fat. Bang. And fill it. Fill that son of a gun with working product, revenue generating product, right? Because these guys are coming, right? These guys they're not building all of this and all of this just for nothing. Do you understand? It's like if crypto wasn't in demand, they wouldn't do it. Right? Obviously, someone's telling them, yo, dog, I'd love some options. I've told you about these guys, market killers. Each market killer kills in a different way. It's like an army, right? Right? It's like an army. Some guys, in the army, you have soldiers. You have some guys who fly jet fighters. You got some guys who drive the tanks. They all do their different job, but it's all to attack the enemy, right? Shit. 1 second. Fuck. Yeah. Hey, morning, man. Yeah, it's right there. I'm doing a show right now, so I gotta do something. So you just do what you gotta do. All right. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I was I'm getting my AC changed this morning, and so they just came to change my AC. I got the wrong kind. Apparently, there's an AC that you put in your window, but there's ACs that you put in the wall. Yes, well, I put a window one in the wall, and it's causing mold and stuff, and so we got to change it to a wall AC, and so that's what's happening. But back to what I was telling you guys. Where were we? And so, right, these guys, they're not building all this stuff for nothing. These guys, right? Like I said, they hang at the country clubs together. They go to each other's weddings and stuff. They know what their friends and these other guys want. And so, so don't ever worry. And like I told you, when I tell you, that's why when I used to point to you guys last year and I'd say, guys, you're going to be rich. Don't worry. Don't worry about the prices. Don't worry about anything yet. The institutional investors have not been able to arrive yet. Oh, well, the army thing. I was just talking about the army. That's it. These guys need different investment vehicles to be able to attack the market. If they want exposure to Bitcoin, but I'm an options trader, well, I need options to trade Bitcoin on, right? That's how I know how to trade. I'm an options trader. If I'm a futures guy, well, I need futures to make money because that's what I'm an expert at, right? And that's why it's so great, and that's why I keep showing you guys these investment vehicles. That's what's going to give us the money that we need. And like I keep telling you guys, this is a once in a lifetime thing. Once in a lifetime where you have the asset. You, the regular guy right now, the working man right now, Well, this is a once in a lifetime where the working man has the asset that the rich man wants. Look at these guys. Look at them, what they're building. Yeah, the rich man wants these assets that you have. And that's why I tell you, build your cryptocurrency warehouse big and strong and nice. And fill it with working product. Because these guys don't spend all these millions of dollars for nothing. They're coming here to get this crypto. And so, never ever just get worried or anything. Just wait. Just wait. It's a lot of, like I used to say here last year, hurry up and wait, right? It's a lot of hurry up and wait. And so that's what we got to do. All right, so let's get on with the story here. Derivatives giant sets launch date for Bitcoin options as clients show growing interest in BTC hedge. All right. So the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, CME Group, one of the world's largest derivatives marketplaces, has set a launch date for options on its Bitcoin BTC futures contracts following an initial announcement in September. According to a release, the BTC options are scheduled to be tradable beginning January 13th, 2020. So, January 13th, here come the CME options, pending regulatory approval. But it doesn't pend regulatory approval because the CME, they can self-certify, what's called self-certify, right? The CME and ICE, they are such big parts of our infrastructure here in America that they're allowed to self-certify their own stuff, right? Like Bakkt took so long to come out, but Bakkt could have come out over a year before. They don't need SEC or CFTC approval, but they just tried to get it. Sprecher was just trying to be a nice guy and apply, right? We talked about it last year because he said, well, I want third-party approval, blah, 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 blah. And then finally he said, fuck all that, and just we're self-certifying. And so the CME can do the same. According to a release, the BTC. Oh, hey, we read that. If you hear someone in the background, it's the workers. They're fixing my my air conditioner. Well, they're taking it out of the wall. So I don't know. They might have to smash the wall or something. So if you hear any crazy sounds, it's just the workers. So options on a futures contract allow the holder to buy or sell a specific futures contract at a strike price on or before the option's expiration date, without any express obligation to do so. The move marks the further financialization of Bitcoin in the form of traditional investment vehicles. What have I been telling you guys about? Investment vehicles. That's what's necessary here. So the big dogs, so the pros can get in here and attack the market the way they like to do it. So Tim McCourt, CME Group Global Head of Equity Index and Alternative Investment Products, says, since the launch of our Bitcoin futures nearly 2 years ago, clients have expressed a growing interest in options as another way to hedge and trade in these markets. Options are used for hedging big time. My buddy's an options analyst. I told you guys the other day. We work closely with clients in the industry to establish a robust and increasingly liquid underlying futures market here at CME Group. And we believe Bitcoin options will now offer our customers greater precision and flexibility to manage their risk. It's all about risk management. That's what trading is all about. Managing the risk. Once you've decided to put your money in the market, okay, now you have to manage the risk, right? That's why, for instance, in the Forex market, we have what's called stops. Well, actually, every market. I don't know if every market, but stocks and Forex, we have stops. That's managing your risk. I'm only going to risk 2% per trade. That's it. That's called managing the risk in my portfolio. And these options. Oh well. So first of all, and hedge fund guys use options extensively to manage risk. I showed you before. You could buy a Microsoft share for it to go up, but you also buy a put on that Microsoft share. So in case the Microsoft share turns against you and goes down, all right, well, you make money off the put, right? So it's called a hedge. So you can't lose. in a way, if you're really good at it. You know what I mean? Those guys don't lose. They always make money. Now, do they make the money that they wanted? You know, did they reach price target? No. But did they lose money? No. They always make money. It might only be a little, but they're making something, right? All right. That's what options are. They're amazing. I told you guys I was going to be an options trader before I went to Forex, right? I didn't have the money to get into stocks, and options are a cheaper way to make a lot of money at stocks. But then I found out about Forex, and so I started this. All right, but so since their introduction in December 2017, traders have increasingly been acquiring Bitcoin futures contracts, the CME Group reports. An average of 6,500 BTC futures contracts per day, worth about 32,500 Bitcoin, have been traded this year. Now, Bakkt, the Wall Street-based Bitcoin trading platform, is also planning to roll out options. CEO Kelly Loeffler announced that Bakkt, which has been gaining steam after a slow start, will launch the first regulated options on its Bitcoin futures on December 9th. So you see how that is? The CME was like, yeah, we're gonna launch our options in Q1. We're gonna launch our options in Q1, right? So Bakkt is like, oh yeah? Well, we're gonna offer ours on bang, December 9th. That shows you. That's why when I tell you, don't worry about the prices of anything right now. Don't worry. Just keep accumulating, keep accumulating. Every paycheck, put a little bit more money in, a little bit more money in. Because these guys are fighting to come get your assets. Right? They're Bakkt is like, haha, you're coming out in Q1? Bang, we're going to come out the end of Q4 right here. Right? And like I just showed you, it's the battle of the CME versus the New York Stock Exchange boys. Who can roll out crypto investment vehicles fastest? Right? That's what they're doing. Right? These guys are obviously these are America's institutions, the biggest ones, right? And so the big boys, the big hedge funds, the big banks, the big institutions, yeah, they're not afraid to put their money with these guys. And so these guys are trying to roll out faster than each other to accumulate clients, to onboard as many as they can faster, right? Before the next guy. You know what I mean? So it's CME versus New York Stock Exchange. Can you hear that? I think they're smashing my wall in. Can you hear that? All right, so, all right. Yeesh. All right, so let's get shout outs. Bye. Oh, yeah, here we go. Poppy Wood, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Crypto Carlito, good to see you again. Love you, brother. Bang. Son of a bitch. Look, bang. Look, bang. Look, bang. Ronkez, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Sumar, Abbas, see you, brother. Bang. Spy Lady, Brency, love you, lady. See you, lady. Bang. M. Yes. Aren't you creative with your name? Bang. See you, brother. Or sister, whatever you are. Crypto Carlito. What is Carlito saying today? CB Newswire. I think we're entering the realm where the projects with real use cases, VeChain, are going to start separating from the pack, and all of the shit coins are going to fall into oblivion. You daggone right they are. You daggone right. We're beginning the professionalization. We're beginning the professionalization of the market, and the smart money's coming. We used to talk about this last year, that during the 2017 run-up, right, those were retailers FOMOing. A lot of retail FOMO brought the 2017 crypto bubble, right? And then last year, I like to call it the crypto bloodbath of 2018. They all got slaughtered. As they say in the markets, pigs get slaughtered. But now we're getting into the professionalization, right? Professional, institutional guys are coming here, right? Institutions are coming now. And so absolutely, that's exactly what we're going to see. And that's why I was telling you guys, there is no reason for you now anymore to have in your portfolios anything that any distributed ledger technology provider, blockchain services providers. That's what these are. You're not invested in cryptocurrency. You're invested in companies that have a blockchain and that they deploy that blockchain in the service of industries. And so there's no reason for you to have stuff in your portfolio now that doesn't have major onboardings now, right? Like last year was one thing. Everything was a test net and everything was just getting going. But this year, I would say many of these companies have matured. Many of these companies have proven. Can you hear that? I think they're really smashing my wall in. Many companies have matured, right? And are actually their blockchains are actually deployed in the wild. And so there's no excuse now to have stuff in your, white papers. There's no excuse for that anymore, right? Last year was tolerable. This year, there's no excuse. There's enough stuff out here. I mean, if you're here for straight cash, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not here because I love this project or that project or any bullshit like that. I'm here for the straight money, right? And if a company's not producing, that's it. It's out of the portfolio. Sure, I had it in my portfolio, but so what? If they're not producing what's necessary, you got to go, right? And that's how you got to be, brothers and sisters. You got to be cold with it. You got to be, don't be emotional about this. Just because you bought something and then you sell it later, it doesn't mean you were wrong. It doesn't mean you're an idiot or something. It means they didn't produce. You're the investor. Think of yourself like an owner of a sports team, right? Yeah, well, on your sports team, when a player doesn't produce, you trade him, right? And when you see a guy over there doing good, you try to go get him, right? Same thing. Your portfolio is your team. That's your team. And look, I don't know what sports you like to watch. Here in America, I like the NFL and I like the NBA. So my team, I like to have some Steph Currys, some LeBron Jameses. You know what I'm talking about? Like that. For you guys over there in Europe, you guys watch soccer, football, you call it, right? You watch football. Yeah. So you want some Ronaldo. Yeah. Some Messi, right? That's what you're in your portfolio. You're the team manager. Okay. And any player that doesn't perform in your portfolio, you get rid of them. And you bring in a Ronaldo. You bring in some Messi. So that means you bring in some VeChain. You bring in some IOTA. You bring in some SingularityNET. Oh, daggone, you know what I'm talking about. You bring in some of that Factum. Holy, right? It's your team. It's your team. And this is the season. And if you want to win the championship, that's what you got to do. Look at it that way, right? And so absolutely, and that's how these institutional investors, that's how they look at stuff. They're not here for love or any sort of emotional stuff. They're here for straight cash, homie. Oh, they're fucking up my wall. They're here for straight cash. And so that's the same way you have to be. And think about this. If you own the same stuff that you know they're going to come for, well, guess what, fuckstick? You will be rich. All right, so I totally agree with you, Crypto Carlito. Bang, good to see you, brother. All right. Master Barber Magazine, what you talking about? VeChain to America soon? What do you mean? Let me read this. Hold on, first of all, Master Barber, love you, brother, see you, brother. Bye. All right. It says, we will be announcing the first retail product sold in North America, verified by real items on VeChain mainnet. Oh, see? See? That's what I'm talking about. This will be individually serialized products, not batched. And our second customer will have USDA label certification launching in Q1. All right. Interesting. Interesting. So, thank you, Master Barber. VeChain is coming to America. Nice. Nice. Through this company called Real Items. Actually, let's take a quick peek. You guys mind? Let's take a quick peek. Who's Real Items? Let's take a quick peek. Just a quick peek, guys. All right. Here's Real Items. Authenticity is a platform, enterprise, and consumer application built on VeChain. Oh, so this company is built on the VeChain blockchain. Oh, so everything they do is going to be VeChained up. Okay. All right. All right. Well, bang indeed. Oh, look at what they announced right here. We have successfully migrated our smart contracts from Ethereum to VeChain. Bye. A smooth experience.
What?
Oh, yeah, these guys are all VeChain. See what I'm talking about? There's no need to be invested in a white paper when you can be invested in a VeChain when you got stuff like this. People migrating over and doing all sorts of good stuff. All right. Let us proceed. All right, who else we got here? Ramses. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Rob, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bye. Yes, there's our brother, Chief B. Vizo from the Pascuiyake tribe. Bang. See you, brother. Steven, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Robbie Hardaway. See you, brother. Bang. Wayne, 123. See you, brother. Bang. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, Ramses, he was like, I don't understand. How can it be giving people ether while it has value? That was about the, and did you guys all go get that? That whacked coin from McAfee? I did it. We'll see. Whatever. It's stupid, but it's free money. So just go, I mean, if you didn't do it, you didn't do it. But so I explained to him, just, it's an airdrop. Just go get the money. All right. Ricardo Tuto. Bang. Love you, brother. All right. That's it. That's the usual suspects. Oh, well, there's Burke's big air. Whoops. There's Burke's down here. Burke's big airdrop. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Aaron S. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Couple more. Hacky Fendi. See you. Bang. And one last one. Aaron S. See you, brother. Bang. All right. Let's get back to this. Boom. All right, guys. So we had a great show for you today. So, TronTV partners with VideoElephant. Awesome. They're going to offer some video streaming thing, and we'll see how that works. Like I said, the Tronverse, right? Right? He just has all these weird little internet things, right? Tron TV, BitTorrent, all those gambling games. So, I mean, Tron is making money, so I'm not dissing Tron. And like I always say, Justin's son, he's not a scammer. He's not cheating anyone. The company is making money. So don't diss. He's a little kid. He's a young kid. He's only 29 years old. So he grew up with clickbait and, crazy little websites. So don't diss him for his tweets and everything. And it's making money. And, is it what I think institutional investors are going to... They're killing my wall. Is it what institutional investors are going to invest in? Not sure. But are they going to diss it? No. So there's another way to look at it. All right, and then secondly, SingularityNET PayPal integration. So that's interesting. I didn't know that about... Can you hear that? I didn't know that about SingularityNET. I didn't know you could just pay to use the AI like that. Like I said, I thought SingularityNET was a network, and companies were going to put their artificial intelligence on it and just use it from there or something like that. I don't know, but it says it's an AI marketplace. So it sounds like, I don't know, you just rent the AI, you buy it, or what? You buy the license to use it or something? I don't know. But what's good about that is it's PayPal integration. So if someone wants to use AI, they don't have to go through all that crap about buying a SingularityNET token. Where can I get SingularityNET token? All this. No worries. Just go through PayPal, and PayPal does all the conversion and all that for you. So easy peasy. Nice and easy. So too easy, Drill Sergeant. Too easy. And then finally, CME options. So yeah, like I said, the CME are one group of guys, right? And then backed are the New York Stock Exchange guys. So it's the CME guys are in a race with the New York Stock Exchange. We'll see. We'll see how amazing it gets. But they're going to probably battle. They're going to battle to unleash investment vehicles, what I've been telling you about, faster than the other guy. So, right? CME was like, we're coming out with options in January. Backed was like, yo, fuck all that. We're coming out with ours in December. Right? They're racing to come out with the investment vehicle first. And that's why when I tell you, don't worry about prices. Look, you have the asset that these rich people want, and they don't go through all of this to come get it for nothing, right? Look at the battle that they're doing. They're battling each other. Who's going to be first? Who's going to onboard first, right? And that's what's good for us. That's what's good for crypto. That's what's good for humanity and the multiverse. So look. But seriously, though, all right, so just keep accumulating. And like we read yesterday, what was that? Right? Coinbase offering the IRAs and 401ks and the crypto funds coming out. All of this is coming now. All of these investment vehicles are coming where the institutional investors can finally come and get a piece of this market. That means a piece of your portfolio. And you know what we're doing around here, brothers? We're going to charge them a good old premium. Like I told you, it's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Once in a lifetime, a brand new asset class was invented. Out of thin air. Some guy got on his computer and invented a whole asset class. Well, guess what? You own it. Yeah, and guess what? Apparently, a bunch of rich people want to come and buy it. So, looks like you're in a good position, aren't you? You just keep accumulating. You build your cryptocurrency warehouse big. Buy. You build your cryptocurrency warehouse fat. Buy. You build your cryptocurrency warehouse with revenue-generating product. Revenue-generating product with brand names, brand name onboardings, and you can't go wrong. You won't go wrong. When the tsunami arrives and the smart money arrives, it's your turn. It's your turn for a piece. You understand? That's how it goes. How it always is the rich man always has the asset first, right? The rich man has the Microsoft. The rich man has the Uber shares. The rich man has the Facebook shares and then sells it to us. Yeah, things are a little different this time, aren't they? Things are a little fucking different this time, aren't they? You're the one with the asset this time, aren't you? And they're the ones kicking and screaming, trying to set up options and futures and everything to come get your goods. So all you got to do is you just keep buying those goods, bang, keep putting them in your warehouse. And when those sons of bitches arrive, we're going to charge them a real nice premium. They're going to pay this time. This time, the regular man is going to get his piece. You understand? The regular man's going to get his piece this time. So look, brothers, let me send you off to your weekend. Let me shill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. So subscribe below. You better subscribe below and press that bell. And you get automatic notifications when I do this show. The greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. My name's Shomari Clarke. I love talking money. I love talking crypto. This is the favorite time of my day. So thank you for having me in your home. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday. So until then, look, my name's Shomari Clarke. And look here, I'm always on duty. Bye. Yeah. Over and out.